for catfishing. I'm just setting up my lines. We're gonna do a little fishing right now, and if you guys are familiar with the Carolina rig, I've got it started right here. I've got a 4-ounce bank sinker with my glass bead and a 1/0 barrel swivel, and then I've got my 50-pound leader line. But I want to do today is a Santee Cooper rig, and the Santee Cooper rig is pretty much where you use a peg float. But what I want to show you guys, if you get in a bind, this one's not a peg float. This one's the one you clip on, and these go like that on your line, just clipped on there. But you don't want to try to use this one, you know, set up like this, because it won't float right. It'll wobble around. So a real easy modification to these floats, and the reason I did this is because those peg floats, they don't sell them around here where I live, so I have to order them and wait for them to get here for a couple weeks. Or I can, in a pinch, I can modify one of these, and I'll show you how to do that right now. So this thing it's a real simple setup. It just has this little hook that holds your line, and it has a spring inside. So what we're going to do is we're going to twist this till it breaks, and right there it snapped, and this piece comes off, and this metal bar comes out, and then it leaves you a spring. So what we're going to do, we're going to save that spring. You don't want to lose it. But see, now since this is broke, this piece will slip out. So what we're going to do, we're going to take some glue, some super glue, and you have two sides now. You have a side with a small hole, and you have a side with the big hole. Okay? So on this side with the small hole, this is the part that comes out. We're going to pull it out just a little bit. We're just going to add a little bit of super glue. Just like that. And then what I do is I put it in and I twist it so that super glue gets all the way around. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to thread it through the side that we glued, through the small opening. So now we got it threaded on there. Now, the important part is your spring. And what you do is you take this spring and you put it on your line, and you catch maybe the first 2 coils of that spring. Like that. And if you want a few more, now it's on there, you can twist it a little bit. So that's what you want right there. So now you take this and you slide it up, tie your hook on. I'll do that real quick. Okay, now that you got your hook on there, got it tied on the way you want it, you're going to position this spring more or less where you want that float to be, and this is going to be your peg that's going to hold it in place. So then you slide. So then you slide this down, put your spring inside of the big hole with your line, work it in together, then pull it. And it's on there. Now it's perfectly on there. And that'll hold it wherever you want it. And if you need to adjust it, you just back it out, move your spring, and set it where you want it. So that's one way to make what is called the Santee Cooper rig and modify your float So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.